I basically paid a very expensive fee to just sit here and do nothing in this gigantic pharmaceutical building. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a hit today.
Oh, I was exhausted.
It's very dead.
I need to come back here. Y'all got money, like, and y'all are ready to spend it.
I 100% would not recommend that pegboard that I bought.
Hey guys, so I'm on my way there. Of course, I'm late. I'm literally 30 minutes late. I'm so annoyed after like trying so hard last night to make sure I'll be on time. But what really happened was I spent way too much time last night looking for my iPad. And why was it in the bathroom closet? I found it in there this morning while I was looking for something else. I'm low-key still kind of tired. I'm just gonna keep driving and see you guys when I get there. Hey superstars, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Bianca. If you're not new here, you already know what's going on. So today we're going to be doing a market vlog, and this is not a typical market vlog. This is like me being a vendor at a company. You know, some companies invite vendors in to sell on like specific days of the week. So I'm doing that. I'm talking so fast because I really need to hurry up. I'm late. So I'm doing that. I'm here. I just unloaded my car. I unloaded most of my stuff. The security guard is like this little old man, and he literally came outside to help me. He like, this, like, she's just a girl. Like, I feel like that's what he was thinking in his head. She is just a girl. Let me go help her. So anyway, I just have to move my car to other parking lot after I unload it. So that's what I'm doing now. And I still even have like a couple things to bring in with me. I have that thing. I'm going to break that down and put it in. I have these two things because when I walk with all those bags where I need to be, I cannot be carrying all that stuff. And then I ordered this little old wagon off of Amazon. I wish I would have ordered it days ago because it's so small, you guys. Like, I didn't realize the wagon was that small, but I didn't open it. So, I mean, I'm going to have to make do with it today, but I might have to order me another wagon. But anyway, let's just go.
Be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game.
Finally finished setting up. It took me about an hour. It's very dead here. People keep telling me like I kind of chose the worst day to come. I should have chose a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Which I'm like, that's so annoying, but it is what it is. I'm already here. I'm hoping to at least make my my vendor fee back, which was $125, and maybe even a little more for some gas money at least. I don't know. I've had a few people stop by, but honestly, I'm not sure. It's still really early. It's about 10:30, so maybe around like 12, hopefully some other people will come down. It seems like this is the lunch area, so we'll see what ends up happening. You guys, I found my microphone and it's actually charged for once. I 100% would not recommend that pegboard that I bought. I have no idea how to use it. It's not working. I'm gonna return it and try another one. The swirly one I left at home because I'm like, you know what, I have the pegboard and it's fine. And now I can't even use the pegboard because I don't know what's going on with it. It's very dead. And it's Easter weekend, and I wish I would have like realized, because that makes so much sense. Oh my god, it's Easter weekend. People's kids are on spring break. They're probably working from home. They might even be on vacation, took PTO. Like, I really wish I would have realized, but I'm already here, so I'm gonna just stick it out and see what happens. At this point, I'm honestly don't know. I'll be lucky if I get like 2 sales, honestly. You know, with vendor markets, you win some, you lose some. So I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a hit today. You guys, I'm not getting any service. My canvas literally is not loading. So I'm just getting so lucky today. Like, I basically paid a very expensive fee to just sit here and do nothing in this gigantic pharmaceutical building. The least I could get is a tour or something, I feel like. But oh my goodness, I wish somebody would have told me something I should have known because I booked this one kind of last minute and there were so many other days that were filled, but this one wasn't. I don't know if I should come back, but they're telling me come back on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. But it's like, I don't know what that was. Honestly, guys, I just, God woke me up this morning, so I'm gonna just be grateful for that. Like, I just have to find a reason to be grateful, if I'm being honest, and that's going to be my reason. I woke up this morning. So, you guys, I finally got my first sale. It was for a little rainbow bee with a clip, and it was $10. The person who bought it, she was so nice, and she got it for her daughter. She was telling me her daughter has all these different animals. She really loves animals, so she's trying to think of like an animal that she doesn't have. She's like, she doesn't have a bee, which is so funny because usually that's the first one, but she's like, she has turtle, she has chickens, and then she also says she really likes pickles, but ultimately she ended up going with the bee. But yeah, so right now we're $115 to our goal of making our vendor fee back. But we'll see what happens. Like I keep saying, I'm not gonna give up hope. You guys, I was talking into the mic and it wasn't on. And I tried to get like a clip of when people came to the table, but the mic wasn't on. Basically, I just said I did get a few more sales. Well, I got 2 more. 2 people came up and they bought a bunch of things, so I'm just calculating what number I'm at right now. The 2 people who came up, they actually sent me some extra for a tip, so that was really cute. That was really nice. I love that. But so right now it's like 12:42 and it's lunchtime, so there's like a bunch of people around this area. That's why I'm like, I feel like I'm getting a few more sales because more people are coming over to this area to eat lunch.
Do you ever do like custom ones, or is this like kind of what?
I do some custom ones depending on what it is and if I can find a pattern for it. So I have an Etsy.
Okay.
And if you wanted to, I have business cards.
I think it's over here.
Okay. And then I love those. They're a little small, but I love putting those little wipes on my bag. It's convenient.
I've never seen them.
I got them from Dollar Tree, actually. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, how are you? They're so cute.
I'm well, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Did you make them?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get them. Oh my gosh, time later. Oh, my dog's gonna eat
so much different time. Oh my goodness, my dog got to one of my chickens. And I'm like, you can just have it.
Well, that's what I mean, but this is definitely stress reliever.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
I'm buying some. I don't even care.
I just sit in silence for hours in crochet.
Is this a Minecraft thing?
Yeah, so because I play Minecraft, I know they have axolotls in Minecraft. I don't know where else they have them. So I'm assuming like people like them because of Minecraft.
Wait a second, I have to add a butterfly.
Oh my goodness, you're the first person to say. Everyone's like, is this a bee? And I'm like, it's a butterfly. I have to upgrade your bag.
Don't let me out of my chest.
Oh yes, Amy, nice to meet you. Okay, here you go. And then you can pick out some stickers if you would like. Thank you, have a good one, nice to meet you. This is actually my first time. So I was told I should come back when it's not a holiday and it's like a Tuesday or a Wednesday. So I definitely will be back. All right, guys, as you saw, I did get a few more sales. I think definitely because it's a lunch hour, more people are around here, more people are kind of stopping and seeing. So that's really nice. Honestly, also something I noticed with all markets usually is that there's already someone at the table, then other people tend to come up. So I did get a little rush, but that was really nice. So far I've made 188, so I am in the green for today. So I made about $63 more than my vendor fee. I was thinking I should add about like $20 more on there for gas, but I definitely passed $145 if I include gas. It probably wasn't even $20 worth of gas to get here and home, but who knows? I don't know. Maybe y'all know. I don't. Even though it's not a super busy day and I probably am not going home with like a bag, I'm glad I at least made my vendor fee back and made a couple extra bucks. All right, hey guys, right now it is 2:21 and we are at
$3.92. So we did pretty good today for a quiet day. I was originally scheduled to leave at 2 o'clock, but there were some problems. I did get here a little later, and there was kind of a problem with signing me in. So I think they authorized me for more time. So I'm just going to stay until that time. I can stay until 3:30. They authorized me, so why not? Maybe I'll be able to get a few more sales in that hour. But honestly, for it to have been such a quiet day, like, I'm definitely not upset at all. Guys, side note, this Summer Fridays flavor, I always get like the light pink too. Do they have like flavors? Pink guava? Oh my goodness, this smells so good. Like, if you haven't tried this one, definitely try this one. You probably have tried it, but I love Summer Fridays. Hey guys, I'm back, and well, let's talk about this market a little bit. So first of all, it's the next day because when I got back, I was so exhausted. If you watch my previous video, where I was like the last day of market prep before this market, I was up till 2 in the morning. So I was exhausted, and then I woke up. I set my alarm for 6:30. I didn't wake up till 6:45. You guys saw I was late, but that ended up being fine. And it honestly was really fine because business didn't start kicking up until around 12 anyway. So yeah, let's finally talk about this market. So you guys know when I first got to the market, they told me they literally said to me it was dead. I chose the wrong day. So one of the reasons they said why it was so quiet, the building was so quiet that day, is one, because Thursday is a quieter day, but it depends on the day. The busiest days are Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but this Thursday it was raining, and it was also like spring break, the holiday, and things like that. I also think some people were leaving early. Like, it seemed like a lot of people were leaving around 3:30. So it was barely anyone in the office today. So when I first like set up and got started, I literally had such low expectations, and it was so crazy because when I first like booked it and came, I had such high expectations just because the amount of people there and the vendor fee. But then when they told me that, my expectations were so low. You guys know I was so worried about even making my vendor fee back. I was just like, please let me at least make that back. But then business did start kicking up around lunchtime, and everybody kept telling me the same thing: come back on a Wednesday, a Tuesday or a Wednesday. So I definitely will be back then. But regardless, we did get some business, and we ended up making a pretty decent amount. So in total, we made $439. When I originally picked this market, when I originally was going to the market, that is not the amount I was expecting to make. I was hoping at least to make like a lot more than that. But by the time I got there and started talking to people, I was hoping to make at least like a third of that. So honestly, me right now, I'm extremely grateful. I'm extremely happy. You guys know I didn't think I was gonna make $125. So to make $439 is pretty great to me. Like, honestly, I'm very satisfied with that. I'm very happy with that, especially since it was such a quiet day. I do know if this is what the amount I made on a quiet day, I can only imagine a day when it's a full house. So I do have to go back. Everyone there was so nice, and they were like so generous. First of all, they were buying so much stuff. Like, usually when I have people buy stuff, they come and buy one thing and then they go. They were filling up bags. It was to the point where they were buying a bunch of like tiny items, and I would have to upgrade them from a small bag to a medium bag because that's how many items that's how many items they were buying. Like, it was so cool. It was so nice. And there was even like a few people who sent me a tip or let me keep their change, and I'm like, I need to come back here. Y'all got money, like, and y'all are ready to spend it. Since I feel like I didn't get that many sales, I got a decent amount of sales, but that many sales and that many customers, I feel like this is not really a good representation of bestsellers at a market, or really sell at a market. I feel like I don't have a very good sample size, you know. It's not a very large sample size, so I can't really make a judgment off of this. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's not enough information. But nonetheless, I am going to tell you some of my bestsellers. So my very best seller, which 100% is not a surprise, was the Mini B. At my very first market, the Mini B was my best seller, so I'm not surprised about that at all. Then for a tie, I have the medium B and the My Little Tortoise. So it's so funny because then I have the Octos, my mini Octos and my medium cats. Both of those sold 3. So I didn't include scrunchies. I sold 6 scrunchies. That's going to be it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share the video with a friend. Tell me about your market experiences. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Love you.